Jai Shri Krishna. Happy Sunday, and today moon is in Virgo in Hasta Nakshatra. So today I'm going to be talking about again the BPHS book, Parashara Hora Shastra, right? And I'm going to be talking about Digbala, how to use Digbala directional strength for predictions. So by the way, before we get into the topic today, I've finished all the 27 moon nakshatras. Literally, I finished successfully also, I should say, because I was able to do it only because of this um, big, trick which I used. The trick is I followed moon and moon nakshatras. Okay, in this case, I followed moon and all the moon 27 nakshatras I plotted, but I was hitting a bump whenever moon nakshatra came in. Whenever Rohini came, I had to move fast. Myself, I had to push myself. Whenever Hasta came, I have to push myself. Whenever Shravana came, I have to push myself because suddenly I could see the flux of energy coming in from the moon and moon nakshatras. So what it means is I have finished 27 moon nakshatra videos. Okay, all the nakshatras, 27 nakshatra guys will have minimum 2 videos. Some nakshatras will have 3, but minimum 2. Watch all your moon nakshatra videos, and I have actually segregated the playlist as well for you, which should be easy. Second, I have done also the 27 moon nakshatra transit videos also. What happens when moon comes to Hasta in transit, etc. Right? I have also, for which nakshatras and all difficult, I have also compiled it under the playlist, so you can watch that. Second. Third, I also have compiled the do's and don'ts of each nakshatras, all the 27 moon nakshatras. Okay, I have done that, the do's and don'ts. So again, I have compiled that in the playlist. So check the playlist out. Third. Okay, fourth, I've also compiled the playlist for all the 27 moon nakshatras, yoni animals also. So that is also in the playlist. You can see that. So successfully moon nakshatras, I've finished it, having started my journey in this to teach when in Vedic astrology in YouTube. Other than YouTube, I've started doing it long time ago in YouTube, technically speaking, for lot of the viewers here. I've started May 1st when moon was in Libra in Swati Nakshatra and sun was in Aries. So I started kind of that, that New Year full moon mark like the Chitra Paurnami, close to the Chitra Paurnami, but moon is in Libra in Swati Nakshatra. And I look back, we are going towards the coming full moon in Shravana Nakshatra and moon coming into Cancer. Okay, all right. Coming back, so watch all the playlist and the videos are there. Okay, coming back, today we are going to be talking about Digbala. What is Digbala? It's a directional strength. It's a unique strength a planet gets. It's a very unique strength. Okay, now always remember this. You have to break, first check your chart, your lagna, D1 chart, D1 lagna chart. See what is your lagna. Categorize yourself as a team A and team B. To all my videos, you should wear that hat, whether you are a team A or a team B. Okay, so team A, Aries, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces. Team A. Team B, Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius. Team B. So you should know which ascendant you are. Even if I wake you up in the middle of the night, you should know. Okay, there should not be any discrepancy. There should not be lagna, sandhi, etc. Okay, all right. Always remember this. Next, if you're a team A ascendant, all the team A planets, you want to have higher strength. Jupiter higher strength than Venus. That doesn't mean Venus should not be with strength. Yeah, Jupiter higher strength than Venus. Okay, you don't want Venus in exaltation for a team A and Jupiter in debilitation or Jupiter sitting in own house or etc. You want Jupiter to be with strength. That's the most, and you want to get Jupiter Mahadasa rather than Venus Mahadasa. That is also important. The Mahadasa is also important, right? Same thing if you're a team B ascendant, you want all the team B planets with higher strength. Simple. Than all the team A planets. This is most important. And you want to have team B Mahadasa. This is also important. Team A Mahadasa for team A ascendant, team B Mahadasa for team B ascendants. Okay. Now let's look at the Digbalas. Okay. And I'll tell you how to apply it also at the end of the video. Lagna, first house. You have two planets. Lagna, first house signifies the eastern direction. And you have two planets, Jupiter and Mercury will get in Digbala. Okay. Next is the fourth house, which is the northern direction. You have Moon and Venus will get Digbala. Moon and Venus. Seventh house, which is the western direction. You have Saturn coming in Digbala. Okay. We are talking all from the Lagna here. Okay. Lagna. And 10th house, you have Sun and Mars. Sun and Mars. Right. We know Sun also goes Uttarayana here. Southern direction. This is the southern direction, 10th house. Okay. Now, so first house, Venus and Mercury. Fourth house, Moon. Sorry, my mistake. I don't know why I said first house, Venus and Mercury. My mistake. First house, Jupiter and Mercury. Fourth house, Moon and Venus. Seventh house, Saturn. Saturn is alone. And 10th house, you have Sun and Mars. What do you understand from this? The key learning. First, 4th, 7th, 10th. Kendras, right? Kendras. Look at Kendras. These are all natural Kendras. Second, what is this? All these houses are movable Rashis. You see the learning? These are all Kendras. First house is a Kendra and a Trikona. Fourth house is a Kendra. Seventh house is a Kendra. 10th house is a Kendra. Right? First house is Kendra and Trikona. But second, these are all movable signs. These are all movable signs where all the planets get the strength here. So Kendras, movable Rashis. Remember this. Okay, this is the key learning in the Digbala video also. All right, okay. So first house, you have Jupiter and Mercury. Buddhi, brain. Two planets for Buddhi and brain. Jupiter and Mercury. Fourth house. Okay, fourth house, which is where the fourth house is also the heart. Exact position will come of the heart. Somebody says, right, oh, I fell in love and that person broke my heart. Moon and Venus comes into play here. Moon and Venus. Venus is also low in romance here. 10th house, Sun and Saturn, Sun and Mars professions here, 10th house. And 7th house, Saturn, who is not only a karma karaka and exalted in a karma house, desire. And Saturn is alone. Everywhere if you see two planets are together. Jupiter and Mercury in Lagna, Moon and Venus in the 4th, Sun and Mars in the 10th. Saturn is alone. Okay. So the thumb rule, all Kendras, natural Kendras in Kalpurush, 1, 4, 7, 10. All the planets, right, are movable Rashis. Two things. Okay. Next. Again, do you want all these planets to be strength? That is what it depends, right? Team A ascendant, you want all the Team A planets to be with strength. Sun, Moon, right? Jupiter, Mars, you want to be with strength. Team B planets, if you're Team B ascendant, Team B planets, Venus, Saturn, Mercury to be strength. And running the Mahadasa in both the cases. That's the important, the Mahadasa. Okay. Now Rahu Ketu is excluded again. If you see clearly, Rahu Ketu Digbala is out. Because they're not physical bodies, guys. Okay. What is the rule and the exception here? The rule. All the benefic planets, right? The natural benefics must be with strength in exaltation, Mulatrikona, own house, etc. All malefic planets, right, must be with strength in friendly Rashis 3, 6, 10, 11 from the Lagna. That's it. Friendly Rashi's placement is okay. What is the takeaway? A planet in Digbala, okay, even if it is debilitated, will give positive results. You have to check the planet nature, Adipatya, and the house ownership, right, and the Bhavat Bhavam. Example, Capricorn ascendant, Jupiter in the Lagna. It will still give you, right, good results. That Jupiter is not debilitated because he's sitting in the Lagna, Digbala. Don't take that Jupiter to be debilitated. Okay? Plus, he is only 3rd and 12th house in the Lagna. Third lord in the first, 12th lord in the first. So I will do the lordship through the houses later at some point. Okay. But sitting in the Lagna, the most important thing is he's going to protect the 5th house, the 9th house through the 9th aspect. The 5th is the Purva Punyasthana aspect. The 9th is the Bhagyasthana aspect. And the 7th is in a way like the Kalatra Karaka aspect in this case, the 7th aspect. But 7th is not so great. Keep it aside. The 5th and the 9th is auspicious. It will protect your 5th and your 9th house, which is excellent. Okay. He owns 3rd and 12th. Adipatya wise, he owns bad. But as a Jupiter planet and with his aspects, it's excellent. So this Jupiter, you cannot take it as debilitated. Okay, I'll give another example. Capricorn ascendant. Sun sitting in 10th house in Libra in Swati Nakshatra. Swati Nakshatra. That sun is also not debilitated because he's sitting in Digbala. Okay, he's sitting in a Digbala. Now straight away check where Venus is or check Kendras to the sun. If moon comes in any one of those Kendras, excellent. That sun is not debilitated anymore. Right? If moon comes to 4th house, it's a full moon. But he's sitting in Digbala. The 8th lord sitting in the 10th house in Digbala. Okay. Okay. I'll give another example. And maybe this would actually help also a little bit more better, right? For let's say for a Libra ascendant, Mars sitting in 10th house in Cancer. It's not debilitated. It's sitting in Digbala, which is actually a good position. That Mars needs dignification, right? Because he's a malefic. That's it. Okay. So you have to understand, right? A planet in Digbala, even if debilitated, will give you positive results. Okay. Now a planet in Digbala and exalted can give you extra positive results. Again, check the Adipatya Bhavat Bhavam, which house ownership it owns, and how is it placed to the 2 houses. That's the most important thing. Jupiter sitting in Cancer in exaltation, excellent. It will aspect the 5th, 7th, and 9th. The 9th is his own house, will aspect, superb. Jupiter Mahadasha has to come. That's the other key. You still have to see, of course, the depositor moon, right? The depositor moon you have to see. Same everywhere you have to see the depositor strength. But all I'm saying is it is in Digbala straight away, even if you keep exaltation aside, because you'll have to see the depositor strength. But it's in Digbala, sitting in the Lagna straight away. Okay. So this is very important rule for Digbala for predictions. So when you are having a planet, right, sitting in 1st house, Jupiter or Mercury, 4th house, Moon or Venus, 7th house, Saturn, 10th house, Sun or Mars, and even if they are debilitated, don't worry. Don't worry, you will get good results. That is the takeaway. That is the takeaway. Think about Kendras to that planet. Right? That is the takeaway. Think about the house owner. Think about all those. But straight away, look at Digbala. Digbala works extremely well for malefic planets than for benefic. For malefic planets, Mars, Sun, right, Saturn. They work very, very well, Digbala. I'll tell you why they work very well for these 3 planets. You should also know that. First of all, 10th house, okay, Sun and Mars, Kendras. 7th house, Saturn, Kendra. Okay, what does the rule say? Malefics in a Kendra will get a unique dignification in a way. Some dignification they'll get. Kendras are always connected with malefics. Trikonas are connected with benefics. So you see now these 3 planets. Now Jupiter and Mercury in Lagna. So they're out. This moon and Venus in the 4th house, right, can give you Kendra Digbala. Okay. For example, for Aries ascendant, right? Aries ascendant, Venus coming into the 4th, and if that is a full moon or something or anything like that happening, or moon is a good strength, can give you Kendra Digbala. I mean, can give you Kendra Adipati Dosha, my mistake. Kendra Adipati Dosha. So because it's already owning us for Aries ascendant, Venus owns the 7th house, a Kendra, sitting in the 4th house can give you Kendra Adipati Dosha. So more than benefics sitting in a Kendra, benefics owning a Kendra, you want malefics to sit in a Kendra, specifically the 10th. Okay. So if you see again the Kendra strength here, 10th house, 2 planets, Sun and Mars, 7th house, Saturn. Right? That is where the unique part is coming. Okay. Again, this is a lot of information. Yeah. Watch the video maybe multiple times. Take your notes. Look at the header image. You will get most of the answers. Okay. And the Kendras, these are all connected with, the sunrise, east, Lagna, south, midday, 10th house, west, sunset, right? Sunset, 7th house. If you see, that's the west. And 4th house, north, which is the lowest point, or midnight. These are all connected. Okay, so east, sunrise, south, midday peak, west, sunset, and north is midnight. Okay. And do remember, Capricorn means, sun entering Capricorn means it's the trigger of the day for the Devaloka. From Devaloka perspective, right? All of it is connected. That is what Hinduism is. Okay, watch the video multiple times. If there is questions, comments, do share your comments in the comment section. Yeah, and of course, do follow the channel and press the like button if you like it, and share it with your friends and family. Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you, and look at the header image as well.